Sense of smell. Our sense of smell is more than a way to know when dinner is ready. It also plays a role as an early warning system, triggers memories, and interacts with our other senses. Olfaction, the sense of smell, might be the Rodney Dangerfield of the five senses. It gets no respect, or at least not as much as it should. From how many different scents the nose can pick up to the link between smell and overall health, there are a lot of things about this sense that may surprise you. So how exactly does the sense of smell work? When odors enter the nose, they travel to the top of the nasal cavity to the olfactory cleft where the nerves for smell are located. There, the odorant is detected by various receptors located on the nerve cells, and the combination of activated nerves travel to the brain. The combination of activated nerves generates all the unique smells that we as humans can detect. People can detect at least 1 trillion distinct scents. Scientists thought that the human nose could only detect about 10,000 different smells, but that information was based on a study from 1927 and very outdated. Recently, researchers from Rockefeller University tested people's sense of smell by using different mixtures of odor molecules. The results, published in the journal Science, showed that the nose can smell at least 1 trillion distinct scents. Scent cells are renewed every 30 to 60 days. The sense of smell is the only cranial nerve, which is nerves that emerge from the brain and control bodily functions including eye movement, hearing, taste, and vision, that can regenerate. You can smell fear and disgust. You can smell feelings of fear and disgust through sweat, and then you can experience the same emotions, according to a 2012 study published in the journal Psychological Science. Smell is the oldest sense. Chemodetection, detecting chemicals related to smell or taste, is the most ancient sense. Even a single-cell animal has ways to detect the chemical composition of the environment. Women always are better at odor and smell detection than men, and every study finds that. One of the reasons for this may be that women have a more developed orbital prefrontal region of the brain. It may have also evolved from an ability to discern the best possible mates or to help women better bond with and understand newborns. Dogs have nearly 44 times more scent cells than humans. Humans have 5 to 6 million odor detecting cells as compared to dogs that have 220 million cells. We have evolved to rely less on our sense of smell while most animals have retained this sense. Another fun fact about canines and smell, dogs can distinguish non-identical twins but not identical twins based on odors. Each human has their own distinct odor. Like fingerprints, every person has their own distinct odor. The distinct odor you have comes from the same genes that determine tissue type. African Americans and Hispanics experience loss of smell related to age earlier than Caucasians, according to a 2013 study. Results showed non-Caucasian individuals consistently scored 47% lower than Caucasians and were the equivalent to being 9 years older. Women from all races performed the smell test better than men and were equivalent to being 5 years younger. Decreased sense of smell may be an early sign of Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease. Two studies presented at the Alzheimer's Association International Conference 2014 found that a reduced ability to identify scents was associated with brain cell function loss and advancement to Alzheimer's disease. A study published in the Annals of Neurology also found that a diminished sense of smell can precede the development of Parkinson's disease. A recent study published in the journal PLOS One found that decreased ability to identify scents may predict death within 5 years. The study looked at more than 3,000 Americans aged 57 to 85 and found that people unable to identify scents like rose, orange, and peppermint were more than 3 times as likely to die in the next 5 years. Studies show that 75% of emotions are triggered by smell, which is linked to pleasure, well-being, emotion, and memory. Handy when you want people to buy your products. One of the most evocative smells from childhood is crayons. A survey found that 85% of all people remembered their childhood when they caught the smell of Crayola crayons and their newer crayon-scented colored pens. You can smell things better in the spring and summer due to the additional moisture in the air. For the same reason, it is also stronger after exercise, which also increases the moisture in the nasal passage. While humans have a favorite smell, so do animals. Cats like the smell of valerian, lions a mint smell, and camels like the smell of tobacco. The smell of a new leather jacket or pair of shoes makes everyone happy. But a new car smells best of all. An artificial new car smell is sprayed inside cars that last for 6 weeks. And while not everyone can own a Rolls-Royce, at least you could get the smell. The car manufacturer reproduced the scent of the 1965 Silver Cloud and sprays it under the seats to recreate the smell of a classic roller.